Welcome to What the the show that's constant on the cutting edge of bad taste. Let's get a preview of tonight's show from Timothy Walton in our legal department. Timothy, what do we have in store for tonight's show?
Jim, tonight we discussed the following items. New brain scans can show what a person is thinking. But what are women thinking these days about feminism? And what do men think about housework? And finally, does anybody really think that the bacon, ice cream, and cheese diet will result in weight loss?
Thanks, Timothy. We'll join you. We'll see you at the end of the show. Hey, let's meet tonight's panel who are smarter than this year's lineup of Nobel Prize winners. We lobotomize this year's lineup of Nobel Prize winners, that is. In the far chair, she's cuter than a kitten and a bunny in a tiny cage fight. It's library worker Jenna Christ. In the middle chair, it's project manager Kate Swanson. She's so charming the Jews and Palestinians schedule ceasefires just to look at pictures of her together. In between them, it's attorney at law Alex Clark. If brilliant legal analogies were Thin Mints, he'd come in a Girl Scout's hand for $4. Finally, sitting next to me, it's actor Ian Cray-Rudin. If emotional range was a diet, fat people would do him over and over again. Issue number 1. Is it a worthy find to see what's on your mind? Brain scans now allow researchers to know what a person is thinking. The latest breakthrough comes after scientists use brain scans to decode images directly from the brain. Researchers have been able to put together what numbers people have seen, the memory the person is recalling, and even reconstruct videos of what the person has watched. By scanning what parts of the brain are active, scientists can deduce what people are thinking. They hope to use this information to treat autism and disorders that inhibit people in social interactions. Or we can do this. Courtesy of the folks over at NASA Ames, we have developed a portable MRI scanner, and we have the software hooked up to the same computer that we use for Skype, so we know it's really, really reliable. So we're going to see what people are on their mind. So we'll start off with you, Kate. Put the hat on.
Ooh.
Okay.
Big budget.
Are you married? You're married, right?
I am.
All right. Think of the last image you saw of your husband. You got that image in mind? Guys, have we calibrated the machine? Ready to roll. There you go. See what you thought.
Yeah. Very nice.
Wow, that was the last image, eh? Oh, don't worry about it.
Wet and wild.
I better plead the fifth.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, Ian.
Yeah.
You're next.
Okay.
All right.
Don this bad boy.
All right. So Ian, I was kind of wondering if you can think of the last.
My hat size.
Yeah, the last movie production you were on. You have that thought in mind? You ready?
Wait.
Okay, go.
What's that?
Are you rolling on the GoPro?
Yeah.
We
Wow, that's pretty amount of production there.
Yeah.
We roll.
This
is the most intense thing I've ever done. Right here.
Oh, here we go. We got some skateboarding ramps.
Oh, a stunt. It's a stunt.
Tractor trailer tire. Cool.
Intriguing.
He's gonna attempt to shoot over him.
Crotch.
Wow, were you the stunt double in that one?
No. I had a stand-in, as
okay.
as all good actors do.
Oh, okay.
Very nice.
All right, let's try Alex.
Here we go. Pass
you
that
go.
bad boy down.
All right.
I'm not saying it's aliens,
All right.
but it's aliens.
Yeah, Alex, think of what you had for breakfast this morning. Okay, you got that in mind? All right, go with the scanner.
Sturgiforms.
It has to be endangered. It's
It's a burrowing owl, so
it's
it is.
a kind of a penis enhancement type pill. Oh, that's cute.
You really shouldn't really play with your food, Alex, and really the 1,000-year-old egg, you're supposed to eat it before it hatches. Can you pass it, scanner over to Jenna?
Choke on the feathers.
Don't you know he's better than the USPS? You shouldn't eat him.
Okay, Jenna. Okay, just think of the most disgusting, filthy thing you can think of. All right, we ready for the scanner? Run the scanner, please.
This should be good.
Oh.
Jim?
Oh.
What? Wow. Yeah, that's potentially accurate.
Maybe the scanner wasn't working. Well,
Yeah.
Oh, it was working? Well, that's it.
Yeah,
Think
you got
less
it at a
dirty.
rakish angle.
Accurate.
Think less offensive and dirty. Let's think about that.
Okay, so I'll start with you, Jenna. Decoding your thoughts, good thing or a bad thing? Should I put the thing back on?
I'm gonna give you my thinking cap.
Good thing or a bad thing?
It sounds like they need you to say what you're thinking of, and then they can get almost like a fingerprint to like match it up. So like you'd have to be complicit in setting a baseline. So
Well, this is version 1.0, right?
yeah,
As they develop it.
maybe later on, but I mean, it might be interesting because sometimes you're sitting there and you're like just staring off into space. You're like, where was my mind? So I don't know. It would be kind of fun to do it to yourself.
Okay. Yep. You're constantly asking your husband what he's thinking. Would this solve that problem for you?
It would, but I'm not completely sure I always want to know.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
know?
definitely.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't want videos like that showing up on the scam?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, because I think we can get a video of what your husband was thinking, but we
don't want to
Yeah, can we pull that up? Yeah.
Alex, would women buy? Would you think women would buy this thing more than men?
Gosh, I don't know about that. Would women buy that more than men?
That's how talkative their men are.
Yeah. Actually, to be honest, I don't think it makes a difference between the genders. Really, I don't think either. Well,
do you care what women are thinking?
do I care what women are thinking?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Only selectively, right? Yeah.
Absolutely. I really care.
His wife is in the
There you
audience,
go. Ladies, do you care what your men are thinking?
What my man is thinking?
Yeah. Okay.
What other men?
Right.
I don't know.
Ian, do you care what your woman is thinking?
Oh, I thought you said what my men were thinking of.
Well, whatever floats your
Whatever
boat.
floats your boat. Yeah, absolutely. But you're able to tell to some extent in just words.
Is society ready for this contraption for mass market use?
What'd be scary was if it was like the Google Air, where you don't know that like those glasses are a computer.
Right.
Only like
Google goggles or
yeah,
something.
you, like, put
it's
on-
giving you a live feed and you don't
Yeah,
know
you're
it's
just, like-
tuned into you. Yeah, right?
Like, could
Yeah,
you
that would be freaky.
Well, would you show up to the World Series of Poker wearing that hat there?
I would look pretty kickin'.
Yeah, but no, it doesn't matter what you look like. You'd probably win, right?
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
that
you'd be like,
too.
what's he thinking? Oh no, you have to make them wear the hat.
yeah.
There you go. Make them wear. Make your opponents wear that.
Everybody in tinfoil.
I'm thinking society would collapse if everyone had those hats because everyone would be offended by everyone else's thoughts. Like today, right now,
Right.
if I had the hat on, I'd be like, I'm wondering what the two women at this panel look like naked.
Yeah. As a practice,
And it's really offensive, right?
Yeah,
Right.
I completely agree. Brutal honesty this shouldn't always be said. So.
Tacked right out the window.
Yeah.
Your private. Well, maybe they could find a way to counteract the device, right?
Sure.
Or just
sure.
make it so that instead of what reading your mind, it reads somebody else's mind, right? There you go.
I think
You could be a substitute mind.
No, I don't.
I think we're all missing out on the best part of it. Is you could see your dreams. They're hard to
That would
recall
be
after
awesome.
you wake up, and once you start thinking about them or moving,
You'd have to record it though first.
I mean, that would be awesome, though, right? You put that on your DVR.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Better than Twin
Cool.
Peaks.
Yeah, there you go.
Be like a Bjork video.
From knowing your thoughts to having second ones. Issue number 2. Will women give it a rest once they know daddy knows best? Feminist Lisa Miller took the page of New York Magazine to discuss what was to her an odd phenomenon. Educated, self-described feminists choosing to get married, have children, and become full-time stay-at-home mothers. Laments Miller, quote, American women are better educated than they've ever been, better educated now than men. But they get distracted during their prime earning years by the urge to procreate, unquote. But I think the feminists have derived a cure for that urge.
Ooh. Hey, is that the fact checker?
It's an albino Jabba the Hutt.
Wow, he managed to hold that pose for like a good 5 minutes.
Right.
I'm pretty impressed with it. All right, let's see. Hey, Alex, educated, high-powered women giving it all up to become housewives and moms. You buying this and not?
I'll be honest. You know what? That was a 7-page article and it was like, it's like a woman going on. Oh, sorry. Was that offensive? Sorry.
So yeah, you buying that a large number of high-powered women are giving it all up? You're not getting any.
Can we talk about penises or something?
Yeah, you buying the fact that the educated, high-powered women are giving it all up just to become housewives and moms?
Nothing that came out of your mouth I could understand. What?
Do you know what a high-powered, educated woman is? You've never seen one
Pass.
before. Yeah. I'm speaking gibberish to you.
Woman, penis story. Sorry. Go on.
I think the little scanner might have some after effects.
Scrambled it
Yeah,
a little bit, yeah.
Hey, Kate, you buying this?
Well, I do know several high-powered women who now are stay-at-home moms. So I guess I have to.
Well, not necessarily. Just as a general trend versus like, there's always exceptions to every rule, right? But do you think this is a trend, or this is just like a few people that this writer happened to know and freaked her out?
I think the trend is women just want to do whatever they want.
Shocker. Shocker.
Yeah, that's the trend, and it's not going to change.
How's that different? I thought women did everything they wanted.
We try.
Have their cake and eat it too.
That's right.
Yeah.
Cake.
Cake is good.
I like burrito.
Okay.
Burrito.
Yeah, we want champagne with it too.
Hey Jenna, you buying this?
Well, I agree with Kate. The truly feminist take would be women should be able to do whatever the hell they want. Stay at home and have a family, or go be in the workforce. I think it's a pity that it seems to be an either-or choice.
Is it?
Men still do, in certain situations,
Right.
and men still do make more in the same position that women do in general.
Right.
So,
Well, could
I'm
this
still
be
pissed
could
about
this
that.
be the reason why? Is that a substantial portion of women who could even the averages out are dropping out, and they count as zero?
it's sort of like the chicken and the egg thing. Are you saying it's the women's fault, and so that's why they're paid less, or is it they're paid less so they choose to do this other thing?
No. It's just that we're talking averages. Not that every
Averages.
woman makes less, but on average, all women make less because some of them aren't working in the workforce, and there's zero. So they're bringing down the average. But the women that work might still make more, make closer to the average of men.
I don't think
That doesn't reflect the studies I've heard.
Yeah.
It's
Did
math.
they even specify if it was actually a percentage? They just said more and more women.
Right.
So
Are making this
maybe there was not enough percentage. I mean,
Yeah.
because there are
Yeah.
more and more people, so naturally there'd be more and more women staying at home.
You guys read the whole article?
Yeah.
Was this the one that droned on for the 7 pages? Like,
That was 7 pages.
Was it? Okay, yeah.
It was a feminist writer. What can you say?
Oh, wow.
Ian, you
Hey, ladies, I didn't say that.
You
You know
think
what?
these
I'm
women are
not.
allegedly, are they fulfilling the dream or betraying the cause?
I don't know about all that. I do know that the writer wanted to just put everyone in boxes.
Yes.
I noticed that, and in classic feminist movement, rather than just freedom of all people, which is really what it should be. It was it's about, well, women want this and men want that. There was a lot of presupposed notions about what people are, and I think people are a lot different than that.
Well, when you go back
Yeah.
to New York, you'll let
Yeah.
us know, right?
Oh, why? So you guys can have your boxes back over
No,
here?
no,
Elaine?
they're all in New York. All these women are in New York.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Hey,
perhaps.
hey, so who makes
Yeah.
for better lovers? Young girls on the cusp of their womanhood, or their older, more experienced mothers? Jenna Christ will tell us after the next break in her new book, Eating Cookies, My Weekend at the Mother-Daughter Girl Scout Jamboree.
Ooh.
Okay, we're on to our second segment. Issue number 3. Does the couple that cleans together stay together? A study from the University of Missouri, go Jayhawks, finds that fathers who have a good relationship with their children and are happy to help out with household chores have happier marriages. Shocking, I know. They also found that marriages were happier when couples worked together with each other rather than splitting up the chores. Researchers asked 160 couples what they thought were the most important factors in a happy marriage and found out that the father's relationship with their children was the single most important factor, followed by a willingness to do the housework alongside their wives. And coming in third, this.
That almost stops your heart. You try to scream, but tell it takes a sound before you make it. You start to freeze as horror looks you right between the eyes. You're paralyzed.
You know, when they said sharing chores together, I didn't think mopping the floor. I didn't have that in mind. But
Right.
whatever works, right?
Right.
Okay, let's see here. Who should I start off
TCB.
with? Alex, you're the married guy.
I am.
Right?
I am.
You buying this? Happy marriage? Doing chores together? Getting along
I
with kids?
do. I do. Yeah, absolutely. Everything is very much a 50-50 thing.
No.
I'm
not
making the
necessarily-
other panelists happy.
Not necessarily a 50-50 thing, but that you do the chores together.
Oh, yes. I stand behind my wife while she's doing the dishes. Yes, absolutely.
The
50-50.
sincerity that's oozing off
Yeah,
of you.
it's because she's busy and can't
Crazy
run away from you
smile
at that point.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a captive
You're
audience.
just rooting her on, right? Stroke that, wipe that dish, wipe that dish,
mop that
soap
floor.
soap it up, baby.
I'm going to be like that guy on the floor with my wife basically the one like stomping on the back.
Oh, you didn't know that what you're in store for before you got married?
People have warned me.
Okay.
People have warned me. Yeah, thanks, Jim. Thanks for the marriage counsel advice, Jim. I'm getting advice from Jim.
I know, it got us strange.
Yeah. Put that one in the circular.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, right.
Ian, what, you buying this or not?
Yeah, absolutely. I do most of the house chores myself, and it's really fun when she helps me out with them. So it's also measurable goals, I think, Jim. I mean, you know, I told you if we work on something together,
Right.
Yeah, it's like building team.
Building
you know?
team.
Yeah, and it's fun. It's also you conquer it a lot quicker. It's like
Right.
feed off each other's enemy, and then you can or not. Sorry, that was a Freudian slip.
Yeah, there you go.
Enemy. Yeah, off each other's energy, and then move on to something fun.
Is that the secret to your home-based business with you and your girlfriend making purses out of pubic hair?
Oh, classic.
Wow, you'd have to spool that first before
Wow.
you can loom it. And,
Well, underarm hair, right? No, it's no, that's wrong.
well, that's
part.
long enough. Yeah, that's a long. Yeah.
But that's the secret to your success, right? Working together to knit.
Sure, you know, it's there's no I in Team America.
That's right.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, Kate.
Yes?
Yes,
Kate,
there is.
just out of curiosity, why do you think the two most important factors centered on the husband and not the wife?
Well,
Why is it so man-centric?
Right.
I wonder who wrote the questions and wrote the survey. Was it a woman?
I have no
Perhaps?
idea. Someone who needs a PhD, obviously. So, but that's
Yeah.
that's probably no. I would say 50-50, but since more women are going to undergraduate, I think it's a
Yeah.
greater than 50% chance it was women that wrote this
Yeah,
questionnaire.
it could be easily.
Right. All right. So, what do you think, Jenna? Why do you think the first two factors of a happy marriage were centered on the husband and not the wife?
Well, it seemed to be based on the assumption that the woman would be doing most of the work, and if the guy was helping, the marriage was going well, and if he wasn't, so it's like, is the guy falling down on the job? But it just seemed like they were assuming the woman is responsible for more than 50%.
Oh, no,
Right.
not necessarily the
Yeah.
housework, but
Yeah.
what makes the factors that make for a happiest marriage, the two most important factors focused on the man, not the woman. Why do you think that was?
I'm just saying the underlying assumption was that, like, if the guy wasn't doing, I don't know, that the 50-50 wasn't happening.
Okay.
But yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird that, like, the assumption if he's not doing it, she is.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, it also assumed that he wasn't the initiator of the housework, which
Very
made me
good.
feel a
Yeah,
bit offended.
exactly.
Is that the woman has to do the housework and he can help out.
Well, we're talking general probabilities. Not. There's always exceptions to every rule, right?
Oh, yeah, I suppose. I don't know. Thought we're in a modern world here, Jim.
We're in a modern
Yeah.
world. Yes. All right. Hey, from happy marriages to happy meals. Issue number 4 is the key to a healthy life of making. Eating a whole lot of bacon. According to celebrity dietitian Dr. John Salerno, bacon is one of the healthiest foods you can eat. He recommends other highly demonized foods too, including butter, coconut oil, and chocolate ice cream. And a slice of cheese to top it all off. Sounds delicious. Quote, besides being high in protein for energy, muscle, and brain function, studies have shown that bacon actually lowers blood sugar levels and blood pressure. Chock full of vitamins, bacon contains choline, a whole slew of vitamin B, and important minerals for mood, unquote. So, as long as the foods are organic and free of carbohydrates, processed additives, and high sugar, traditionally bad foods are high in nutrients that are good for you. For a rebuttal, we turn to a dog who loves bananas. Banana Dog, your thoughts?
Good.
I saw that in Bangkok one time.
Wasn't it
Like
with
bananas.
ping pong balls though?
You know?
They do it with banana.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, wow. I don't think Banana Dog really had much to say, but what he did say was very short and succinct and to the point. So, hey, Ian, bacon is good for you. Too good to be true, or true?
So I've
too
said this
true to
all.
be good?
I've said this all along, Jim. Me and my significant other, my beautiful significant other, really enjoy eating the paleo diet. So we've eaten this all along. Turns out that the K7 vitamin in there is not actually the Widowmaker.
It isn't?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. No, well, we've loved bacon all along. But it did mention that it has to be organic,
Right.
grass-fed, well-sourced
Right.
meats, and so you can't just have that regular wet cured bacon. It needs to be dry cured, special smoked.
So you're buying this, right?
I'm buying it all the time, and 2 to 3 pounds at a time usually.
So you're basically
Yeah.
you're blowing your whole paycheck at Whole Foods?
No, it's okay. We make a comfortable enough living that bacon's, yeah.
Well,
You bring home the bacon.
Do you get your organic?
No, I tell my lady, you bring home the bacon, I'll fry it up. See, I told you I'm Mr.
He'll
Mom
fry it up
already.
in the
Right?
bacon. Make smooth romance.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good at frying it up.
There you go. There you go. All right. Because you don't make your own bacon, do you?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
It depends. Yeah, the acting business can be quick and then slow.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, Alex, bacon good for you? Too good to be true or too true to be good?
I totally believe in it, and of course, my fellow panelists said about the Atkins and the paleo diet, and I think actually that whole line, and I think I'm going to defer to the fact checker on this, is that Woody Allen had mentioned that joke in the Sleeper.
Yes.
Sleeper film.
And tobacco's good for you.
Yeah, that was. I was thinking that reference too.
Right, yeah. Didn't they have like hot fudge sundaes in the 20th century?
Yeah.
And the other guy laughs and goes, yeah, but they thought it was unhealthy. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
You never know, right? Because
Right.
I'm assuming a couple hundred years ago, people thought certain things, or during the Middle Ages, that right now we think are weird, like bleeding you for leeches as healthy or something like that, right?
It is healthy.
Yeah.
I use
They're
leeches
doing
more
that
and more
again.
today.
That's true.
See, it comes back around. I
Counts as
think
full
it's
circle.
saying that
Jim,
things are
you're not on
cyclical.
top of it.
I'm not.
Leeches is totally in now.
Okay. Well, all right. So, Jenna, do you think this author is a stooge for the organic meat industry?
Gosh,
Big
the way
bacon?
he wrote it, it sure sounded like it.
Big bacon and big cheese?
Organics all the way.
Yeah.
No nitrates, no nitrates.
Right. You think he's a stooge for them, or you actually think he has
One
a
of the
point?
three.
Okay, all right. You think his book will sell?
Yeah, sure. Everyone loves a good bacon, so they'll be a new diet.
All right. Well, will you take his dietary advice and eat more bacon?
I think everything in moderation. I mean, don't eat an all bacon diet, don't eat an all ice cream diet, but
Not that you eat
it
all,
has,
but we eat more than you do now.
I eat a moderate amount, and I think that's just fine.
Just fine. Okay.
So I'll continue with that.
Kate, will you be taking this man's advice and consuming more organic bacon, cheese, coconut oil, and what was it, chocolate ice cream?
Yeah, chocolate ice cream.
And
Sure.
Okay.
I like to cook with bacon.
Right.
We make great bacon potatoes.
All right. Can you think of a recipe where you can combine cheese, bacon, what was it, coconut oil, and what was the other one, chocolate ice cream, all in one dish?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Fried ice cream or
not
something?
And plus the
Yeah.
leeches,
Yeah.
right, for bleeding out.
Fried ice cream?
Fried
In
ice cream?
coconut oil.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
kind of coconut.
You do the fried ice cream and the
Chocolate.
bacon can be on
Bacon
top.
and
There's
chocolate are great.
already. Yeah,
That's
there's
already
that-
great.
Yeah, Vosage makes an excellent
Yeah, and the
chocolate
right
bacon.
cheese, maybe a goat cheese.
Okay.
Crispy
right.
bacon on the outside of an
yeah.
ice cream
All right,
ball.
I'll let you guys stew on it
like
because
that.
we are out of time for the segment. Hey, was Hayden Christensen's performance in Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, the greatest performance ever? Ian Cray Rudin tells us why and how it inspired his acting career, especially the romance dialogue, after the next break. Bacon Sunday's next show. Hey, we're back. We're at the third segment of our show. This is the fact-checking segment. This is where we find out where we went wrong during the show, and for that, we join Timothy Walton in the legal department. Hey, Timothy, how did we do tonight?
Well, Jim, I need to point out that Skype is so reliable that I'm actually appearing on Google Hangouts.
Awesome. Well, Skype was busy scanning what people were thinking. Thankfully, the people on Skype don't know what the panelists were thinking. If we didn't broadcast that out, that would have scared people. But how'd we do today?
Exactly true. You know, I need to take Alex to task, first of all. It was offensive, and you're not sorry.
I'm not, man.
Well, he at least acknowledges it. And, overcoming denial is the first step, right?
Yes, it is.
Admitting
It's not
your
just a
Step on
river
that
in
long
Africa.
path.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm going.
We don't know
Where am I?
We don't either.
We
Don't
don't
worry.
know.
I like
We're in the same
burrito.
car with you.
What else you got for us, Timothy?
Kate, it's not just women who wish to do whatever the hell they want.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's only women that get to do whatever the hell they want, right, Timothy?
I better pass on that one.
Okay. And
Jim,
yes.
the Jayhawks are Kansas University. Mizzou is the Tigers.
Really? Oh, gee, I guess I better not be going to Springfield anytime soon.
Yeah, probably not.
Or Lawrence.
Or Lawrence.
You know. Okay, come on. You got. We must have screwed up more often than that. Come on.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Alex, you know you are lying about how much housework you actually watch.
I watch a lot more. You're right.
No, not house. You saying housework, not porn.
Oh, very good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Make
Isn't
fun
it
of
the
my
same
favorite
thing?
hobby
Housework?
on national, no,
House-
local.
Housework is
Super
your favorite
local TV.
hobby?
Huh?
Housework is your favorite hobby?
Porn about housework.
Oh,
Porn
okay.
and housework.
Housework porn.
Yes.
Yeah, reach a little deeper
I'm here to
into
deliver
that
the
corner of that
mop.
mop, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Hit that
Ooh,
corner, hit
keep
that
doing
corner.
that. Yeah, baby.
Reach for that cobweb. Reach for that cobweb.
Ooh.
All right. And Timothy, anything?
On the housework front, again, Jenna, you neglected to consider the assumption that couples could live in a dirty hovel.
No, I live in one, and yeah, we enjoy it.
Do you split the housework then equally?
Well, we both mess it up equally.
Okay. Do you
guess that
share?
counts.
So you share the messing it up equally. How
Exactly.
About how about the cleaning it up?
What's that?
Okay. So they share that equally too, Timothy.
Yes.
Yeah. There you go. And they're happily married.
0 equals 0.
Yep.
Home sweet hovel.
But it still equals happiness, apparently. All right. We got a minute left, Timothy.
Ian, I don't believe you have ever slaughtered a hog.
Right.
No.
Is that true?
No.
You have
Venison.
Yeah, you made
No,
your own
a
bacon.
hog, which is a pig.
Yeah. I've
Venison
done
is
venison.
from deer, right?
No, I've done I've slaughtered venison.
Yeah, but isn't that
Not
from
a,
a deer?
not a pig. Pigs are really smart, but I think I would feel really bad about that.
They're crafty.
Why is the pig gonna
That
converse with you when you
pig.
If we could find out what they were
convert them
thinking.
into bacon?
Yeah, so we can find
Have
out
a
what pigs were
conversation?
thinking.
Yeah,
We might have
Charlotte's
a shot.
Web, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah, Charlotte's Web, right.
Some pig.
in the
Yeah.
meat grinder.
Some delicious
Get in
pig.
there.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the sequel to Charlotte's Web?
Yeah.
What, the slaughterhouse? Charlotte's
Yeah,
slaughterhouse?
right.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
bacon. Yeah. Well, all right. Hey, Timothy, we're out of time. Thank you very much. And for anybody who wants to send comments, questions, or any rude remarks to us, our contact information is below. Email, Twitter, and Facebook. Later.
Thank you.